And welcome back, everybody. This is Shadow Constructions. This is Shadow here, and I hope everybody's having a great day so far. We are going to be jumping right on into this because holy crap, do we have a lot to do, and I don't have so much time in my life to do it. Alright, so a couple things that we need to do to just clean up and liven up the area is, first off, we need to go ahead and start the indoor section of this build. So what I'm talking about is, I'm going to be replacing floors, walls, and connecting that with this, the rest of this, building, mountainish. But what I mean by that is I'm going to be bringing those sections over to here to hopefully fill out the rest of this wall, even if I have to carve it back a couple more. And then when I go ahead and I'm going to be clearing out the rest of this ground, so I can go ahead and make a brand new type of road just for this, and what will later be our main road and the style roads we're going to be working with going forward. So I absolutely adore the road that I've made before, but it doesn't really, it doesn't really fit with a bit more futuristic. No, not futuristic, but I basically want to show a different style that's been built after this road. So this road's a bit more aged, old, and then the next road that will be coming up will be it's gonna be darker. And imagine it was like asphalt type of deal. So it's gonna be darker, and I'm thinking maybe dark brick. What the blackstone brick? A polished blackstone, or the we're going to use maybe deep slate to give this a little bit of contrast going throughout it. We're going to have to experiment some things a bit here and there. The thing that will link the two roads, though, is actually I'm going to have a tough outline on the outside because that always links up so very perfectly. But the rest of this indoor area is going to be a complete mystery. I am thinking about eventually making a slime farm and then making some secret doors, because the tower starts like right over here-ish. And so I can have like a secret door going into my towers and into the wall, and also another secret door that will become like a guard rest area. And then the rest of the area will be kitted out with different pillars and everything that will hopefully match the design a bit of my door. Like, you can see them running together really well. That I'm gonna have to experiment some, but this is always the deal. So let us go ahead and get away into this, and I really need to calm down my speaking right now. I'm trying a different way of talking so that I'm using more words, a bit more fast. So we'll see how this turns out. I shouldn't have said anything, but hey, yo, let's go. And we're going to go ahead and start with that flooring. So let's go and hit that super fast build mode. Thank you, future me. Thank you, now me. And go. Begin recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, and this is coming back from the super fast build mode, and I'm loving how this floor is coming out. It's the black words are fun. It is the polished black stone. I'm really liking how this is looking with this. It is a little unfortunate that I'm going to have to end up making all my roads out of this in the future, because blackstone's a little bit of a pain to get, unless I need to look it up, but you may be able to get those in the trading, in trades with piglins. So I may have to set up a piglin barding. I already have the gold for it, so you know, it is what it is. But the next thing I've been working on is actually gathering the supplies and everything that I may need for this entire situation. Like, I won't be like bringing everything together just yet. Like, I will be doing the design of everything, and I'm going to be replacing all the walls and the ceiling. I'm going to get started on working on getting everything replaced with that. That's going to take some time. That'll be another super fast build mode here in a moment. But I just wanted to show you what I've been thinking about for the base, like the front portion of the design. So I'm actually going to do some dark oak planks, and that's going to run the length of the walls. And then I'm thinking of having the strip mangrove running up as pillars along the side, and then like have them go into like a design across the roof where like they're crisscrossing and meeting up at angles. That's going to take some practice and some work to get used to. And on the very top, I think I might use some like andesite. No, not andesite. What is it? I am thinking of using granite. So I'm thinking of using polished granite across the roof to bring in a nice little contrast against the backdrop of everything. And then that may change up. Not 100% sure on that one yet. But I'm really liking that idea because that'll actually bring a lot of like contrast and pop out of the walls. And then along the walls, I'm actually going to have the blue and yellow vines. This stuff, the warp stem and warp, these running across to like make it look like they're powering the lights through this area. And then on one side, this is a big thing. I'm gonna need this, so this is gonna have to be getting from a future build that I'll need to do. I'm going to get purple frog lights that will run across the top section. And then this will be split up into like a red and blue side. And it's going to look great when done. But for the first section of it, because a lot of that is future stuff that I need to grab. Well, some of it is. So for the frog lights, that'll be probably one of the last things I do in this place. But everything else I can go and get started and get building with. I did want to make a secret door in this area. I don't think it's going to fit anymore just because of the designs on the walls. I'll workshop it, see if I can figure something out. I really need to find a spot for that. But that is all besides the point. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started on not knocking that out, but we're going to be doing that right now. And I think it's going to look really good. I'm really hopeful for this. I unfortunately now have to mine all the walls back down, unless, do I just want to bring it to like right here, so like the hinges shut and the door shuts here? Yeah, I think I might start the wall here, so I don't have to do a whole extra layer. It will shrink this down one, which is perfectly fine. It's really big anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the walls put into place and see everybody in just a few moments. Let's go. And welcome back, everybody, from super fast build mode. As you can see, the walls are looking beautiful right now. That dark oak looks really good. I do think I might have to come through here and put maybe like a different, like a metal, like iron throughout there for the hinges, just to differentiate it a little bit more. But that's something I can do in the future, and I still need to build the doors down there, but that's a future shadow problem that we are not going to worry about right now. So yeah, right now I am, as you see, I've already started setting up for the build on the roof section, which I'm using the polished granite for. I'm hoping that this will give it a nice little contrast, especially when I start then arching together all of the red, so that the red comes into the dark red from the mangrove wood will then arch into this lighter granite red with the brown as a backdrop. And then I can do more of the contrasting colors to fill out the wall a little bit more. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. We're going to see how this turns out. So I'm going to go ahead and keep moving on with this. See everybody in just another moment. Just love checking back in with everybody. Let's do this. And here we are back after completing that roof, and it is looking fabulous, I would have to say. But there's still a lot of work to go ahead and do. I am going to start playing with the stripped red mangroves that I mentioned from before. We're going to see what patterns we can get moving up and through the roof area. So I'm kind of wanting to do like almost arches coming together and then coming across in this roof area, making like circles from above. We'll see how that all turns out. I'm going to start experimenting with that. And as you can see, this is about how it's going to turn out. And here we go. Right away, we're going to head and jump right back over this. As you can see, everything is turning out fantastically. So I will go ahead and walk you through a little bit of what I was thinking when I was building out some of these structures. So the pillars. So the first thing is I tried to make them all even across the board, all the way down, 10 spacing, 11 in one spot, but we're going to ignore that because I don't feel like tearing down everything and rebuilding it. So Yeah, so as I went through here, originally I had tried to build these out so that it would have this like crisscross pattern where they like meet up, make a circle in the middle, and go back down. That did not work at all. It looked off. I think I could make it work in a bigger area, like if we were making these pillars even larger. I think I could make it work then, but with the current size that they were, it didn't look good when I was trying to do it. And then also when I first started trying to do these pillars, I was trying to just do them too wide. And just not too wide, but just like the base backboard of the two. So one width. It'd be one width. I was doing one width of them, and it looked way too scrawny. So then I brought them out a little bit, and now you get this really nice feeling of, this feels almost like a church at times. Like, just the size and grandeur of it. You look like you're walking through a church entryway, which is, I want the entryway to feel very crazy, not crazy, magnificent, magnify. Words are great. I want to be awe. Like, when someone's first visiting the city, like, oh my, wow. And so that's what I'm trying to think of when I'm building this out. Now, I do still have a little bit more to build out because, again, there's one section I'm not going to be able to complete just yet because I do need frog lights to complete that. And so that will have to be a whole separate build for the frog lights. And that's going to be my main lighting in this place, as well as some lantern, maybe lamps or like hanging chandeliers. I'm trying to think of some lighting that can be in this middle section, and also something to light up the roof a little bit as well, because it is a little bit too dark as it goes up. I would like some more of that light to be a bit higher, but I think the frog lights will handle that. So right now, what my next step in this process will be is to actually run what will appear to be the power system through here. And I'm thinking of having the red and blue on each side, and then also stylizing that with those colors to give a nice contrast against all the wood and everything else. Red's gonna blend in a little bit more. That's fine. But they should bring this nice contrast all the way through here and give more onto the walls to be an appearance wise. And then I'm not sure what the next step would be. I'm probably going to bring the lights in up there. There's some copper bulbs, make them appear like lamps or something that are chained up to the roof. And we'll see what else needs to be done once we have those steps finished. But yeah, I just wanted to catch everyone up on how this is looking and everything that is coming along with it. And, you know, it's nice is if I make an actual second building just with a blue one, then those would be some type of power supply. Like, that would actually be a really neat thing to have a blue building over here. Okay. New project. We're going to stick onto the docket right there. Another building over here. That's the blue version of this power supply. So, all right. So, you know what? Great idea. Thank you, me. Thank you, me. All right, we are going to go ahead and get started back to building this, and we'll see everybody back here in just a moment. In just a moment. We're not going to be doing a super fast build mode. I'm just going to go ahead and start working on this. And if I have inspiration, I'm going to jump in there. But I kind of just want to have everyone see this current portion of it and then see the completed picture of what I have. Well, like a 98% completed, because I'm sure there's still things I'm going to touch up and change over time. But I want to be able to have everyone see the 98% completed picture in my mind of this place once it's done. So we're not going to do a super fast build mode, because all it is me going to be tearing out some walls and replacing them with some stairs and some other objects. And I will go through those when we get back in onto this. So, see everybody in just a moment. Okay, starting recording in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then, and so we left off last time with this entire area kind of getting started to be designed in the way I want it to be. So I've actually mined out some of the wall, and so this is what I have right now. Now, again, because I am missing some things, this area is not done, mainly because I do need some frog lights, so that'll be a whole different video to make that frog light farm. So I'll be able to come through here and finish designing the lighting system. And I'm going to save the lanterns for that time, because I feel like if I do it now, then I could catch up with like the height differences in them. And so I'm going to wait for that. But I am definitely happy with how this is looking. I really like how the basically the vines and stuff in the, I cannot remember those, the warp logs are make it look like it this. I'm hoping to eventually make it look like it's powering stuff using the warped logs, and so that's why I have them running through here. And it adds a, oh my gosh, I forgot stair. All right, well, anyway, so I'm hoping it makes it look like that everything is being wired through these warped logs, so I can start making some more unique buildings the further in we go, because I want to start making ones that are almost like hovering a bit off the ground that you have to use stuff to jump up into. And so those are all just concepts I have in the future, but right now I am so very happy where this has landed at us, and I think this is a great stopping point for this video. Next time, we're not actually going to be bothering with this area just yet. I'm going to let it sit and cook for a little bit. Let me try to figure out some more stuff to design the walls to give this more of a grandeur appearance. But I do like how it looks right now. It still just needs some slight touch-ups, I feel. So the next time, I think what I'm going to be doing is I still need to make the power station for the blue side on this side of the wall. And I need to do the interior decoration so very badly for this area right here. But that all pales in comparison to me completing the, well, doing some more of the dirt path up here. So what I think I'll end up be doing next time is some of the interior decoration and doing a long stretch of the basic portion of this path up here. And so, yeah, that's going to be a big one, is taking this path all the way around the area I want it to be, so I can then start designing what the full mountain area will look like. I'm having some good ideas popping in my head that are going to take forever, but it's going to look good. It will look great once I'm done. I just hate myself in advance. Let's just leave it at that. I hate myself in advance. But that will go ahead and wrap us up for this week. And if anyone's enjoying this, just go and like, subscribe. We'll love any of that. And thank you for stopping by. This is Shadow. Peace out.